Hey Scientifically viewers, welcome back to another video. Next up we got the story of the failed genius. We're going to share with you the story of a child who is considered to be the most intelligent in the world. His name was Kim Ung-Yong. He was a South Korean boy born in 1963. He was only 3 years old but could read stories written in English, Japanese, Korean and German. His every move was full of wisdom and prudence. His parents had his IQ tested when he was just 2 years old, but his IQ level was 210. Which is not the case with most intelligent people. When he was only 8 years old, his parents sent him to study at NASA at the request of NASA. He could have solved even the biggest and most difficult equation at the age of 8. He says he just solves equations, reads, and then falls asleep. While he impressed the world with his intellect, he says, "I feel very lonely." He lived in the United States for a while, and then moved to South Korea. Returning to South Korea, he completed his PhD in engineering. The most amazing thing is that when he was only 6 months old, he started talking, and at the age of 8 months he started to understand algebra. And at just 4 years old, he went to university. By the time he was 15, he had finished his education. He worked with NASA in the United States for 4 years, during which time he honed his skills. But then he became terrified of loneliness, and he left all his work and went back to his home, and people started making up all sorts of things about him. On his return, people criticised him and called him a bad engineer. Then he started teaching at a university and spent time with his family. By doing so, he sent a message to the world that despite being so important, he should spend time with his friends and family, which is a real achievement. To live like an ordinary human being is the longing of every human being, no matter how capable and intelligent he may be. So the lesson we learn from this is that he who lacks something naturally wants it more. You know what they say, genius can be scary. Thank you for watching today's video. Please consider subscribing so you never miss an upload.